Hello everybody, Simon here with another video, where today we're back on the Vanguard SMP, where as you can see, something's going on. And that something isn't just the fact I've lost a few levels because I jumped off this and died on the dirt pillar I was building down there, but we've got what looks like another island, and that is because this will be another island. What we're going to do in today's episode, after the disastrous turn of events that happened in the Nether last week, is we're going to build another island. Now this island isn't going to be one where we're going to live in. We've got this giant island here, the centre island for this, for that. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a bridge starting here, made of wood, going across to this lovely little island here, which is where we're going to have our farm. Because at the moment, if I can actually get through here, the trees are quite thick. Our farm's down there, and I barely tend to it because I have to run up and down a lot. So what we're going to try and do is, I think first, we're going to try and build out this bridge. I'm actually going to have to wait until the grass has grown slightly. That's fine, we can use... I should really be on the other side for this. The bits where there isn't grass first. So we're going to have a couple of planks. Sorry, it is really hard to not fall on things. Because of just how high this is. So we're going to have... use a bit of dirt, I think. Just pop that there. We'll go one down. Get some dirt here, and you can kind of see what I'm doing here. And then I think it's going to come back up, because as you can see, we're beginning to reach the second island, so I think we're going to have to continue work from the next island, so I'm going to bring you in when it's done. Okay guys, so here's the bridge design that I've made. It, I think, looks nice. It's arched, it's got some supports. I'm going to pop a couple of torches on either side here, and I've filled in the top of this because grass is a pain. It took however many episodes to get the grass to go all over this, including ages of literally just standing AFK. So what we're now going to do is forget completely where the centre of the island you've built is. I think I'm actually going to quick bit of editing. Okay, that's very close. Oops. What I'm now going to start to do is panic and then start to build the bottom. I think I've replaced my shovel with them. It's not what I wanted to do. Just start here. Now I've done that, I can do everything from here, and I've just realised I can't actually get back up there. This is why I use a water bucket a lot now. Not for MLGs, but so I can get up whilst building. And I must say, I'm liking the look of this, and liking the feel. It might be a little small. I think I will actually make the diameter slightly larger. But first, it is time to go for the sleeps, and with the size of the island, the new island slightly enlarged, not sure I like that. That's also not what I wanted to do. It's now time to get back to the bottom and start to fill in the... Oh, that was a bit of lag. Stone aspect of things, because that'll mean it'll begin to look a lot more complete. Now, the last island, which was also the first island, happened to take a very, very long time to build, and that was simply due to the size. I think I'm going to leave it like that, actually. It was ultimately massive. But this island, as you can quite literally see, is going to end up being quite a lot smaller, which makes building it a lot easier, and therefore showing it to you guys as I build it easier as well, because the last one was a lot of time lapses, each of which had the background music copyright striked. I'm slightly annoyed at that, because I came from a royalty-free music website. So either royaltyfreemusic.com has lied to me, or it's something else. Now, I don't really want to end up filling in the edges yet, until I've replaced these sort of braces with stone. Now, I'm building this completely differently to how I built the main island. The main island I built from the ground up, and here I've sort of built scaffolding beforehand. So I'm going to quickly cut until I've replaced all of these stone, which has now been done. It's time to start to fill in. Oh, by the way, I did end up MLGing there. I just didn't want to put it on camera to contradict myself, although that's obviously now useless because I've admitted that I did that. Good. So the next thing to do is try and fill in some of these walls a little. I don't want them to look uniform, because that's happened a little with the other island. Call it the other island, with the main island. Ended up looking rather uniform in places, which wasn't ideal. Neither's using water, so getting around your builds. Getting up to the build is fine. I love the waterfall idea, which is why we've kept it. I'm not, on the other hand, huge fan of the using it around the builds the way I have been, but it'll all get easier later in the game when we have Elytra and such after we've beaten the Ender Dragon, which is going to be quite a big step in the Vanguard server, because we never did that in Season 0.5. Why have you grown grass there? It's a bit odd. We never did that in Season 0.5, because that was really just a tester season to see how well it would go. It went rather well to begin with, and ultimately it was just me building a base, because it was just really short. Now, unlike Season 0.5, this is a genuine season, which is why I'm so far, so much further ahead than I was in the original season. Yeah, you can see there my death. I went on a giant killing spree, by the way, and ended up destroying my stone sword, so we've actually upgraded to iron. So we are, you know, pretty advanced. And I have to admit, I do love this bridge. Perhaps it could do with a slab under there. And I might end up doing that, because I do have... Okay, yeah, that looks much, much nicer. I'll do that on the other side as well, very quickly. Now I've put in those slabs, I realised I only had 4 bits of stone left, so I've put a stack onto smelt. But I must say that might as well reminisce on the season so far. So we started out with Mr. Fi, who I'm not sure whether he's staying or not. He might have ended up dropping out. And we started over there. That's where spawn was. Mr. Fi started his base in the church. Turnips is his little wooden thing that he still lives in. Our starter base was, of course, where the nether portal is now. The episode after that, we built this. And there was a few other episodes of building the interior, having some fun with Turnip, having Classified X join the server as well, or the SMP. It's not a server, it's a realm. Keep forgetting that, I keep forgetting that. We've built the nether portal, gone to the nether, and Turnip died, I think it was 13 times in a row, so he did pretty well there. I'm not sure how many times I've died. We've got that farm. We've got the farm that will require another villager. We're either going to have to find another village or probably buy one off Turnip from his breeder. We've got our shop. Yeah, it's pretty chaotic. And now we've ended up continuing work on this base that can go on for ages as well. There we go. Look at that. That was a stack of stone as well. There we go, stack and full. So I guess it's back to building in those walls. It is good fun building in Minecraft. I've decided to take a slightly different approach to this video. It's probably going to end up being a little longer than other videos I've done. I suppose it's probably a good thing. A lot of my other videos are quite short. Because I actually rather like them a little shorter. It means that editing them's easier and such. Honestly, I've also learned that it is actually possible to run out of dirt. I've done it a lot throughout this season. It was, yeah, a bit odd running out of dirt because I've never actually done that before. Kind of, if I can block there, and then there, and then there we go, and there I go, back into the water for the 100,000th time so far today. Now there's plenty of things I'd love to do on this server, or on this SMP rather. I'm not sure how many of them are going to happen. Of course, there's COVID, so plenty doesn't happen at the moment, which is a shame, quite honestly. I don't get why the grass is growing down here. Oh, bye-bye. That's all in reality, honestly, with COVID. It's hard to tell what isn't real nowadays. You can't write what's going on in the world in a book and expect people to believe it. And yet here it is actually happening. This is beginning to become quite a sad little video, isn't it? Should probably stop before this gets any further. But then I've run out of things to talk about. And we end up in segments like this, where I'm just non-stop rambling on at yous. And, honestly, I'm not quite sure if that's entertaining or not. So I'm going to quickly fill in the rest. Actually, I don't think I want that dirt there, based on actual stone. I'm going to fill in the rest of this island. Okay, so I've done that and killed the drowned because he kept swimming up my water streams. And as you can see, it's looking very spiffy indeed. Now, the next bit is, of course, the actual farms, because this is made for farms. Now, in my wood chest over here, no, not that one, I have a couple of stairs. And this is going to be really handy for a couple of reasons. One, stairs can be waterlogged. And actually, I'm going to need ladders first. Bear with me. So, yes, waterlogging stairs is really handy. because it means you can save a lot of space. So instead of having a 1 block space, I can just have or surrounded, I can just have stairs and then it blocked off in a couple of areas. And I realise that this is completely useless here because there's enough space. But I'm going to have it anyway in this, just because it looks nice. Now, unlike the other island, I don't mind not having a walls in this one that are nice and square. So I think every now and again I will try and pop in wood, sort of in these gaps, or perhaps cobblestone, because there's a lot of empty space gaps here. But this is going to be for the farms. So we have farm level 1, down here, 1, 2. It's going to be farm level 2. This farm honestly just does not have enough space to do anything. Really, I do actually need some more water, which is interesting, because I thought I had enough. I might end up having to expand the farm system. Don't know at the moment, but that island is well and truly done. Now I might pop this ladder along with the other one down in the bedroom of the main island, just for wall decoration. Now, saying that, I think I'll just pump it on the bell. Just pop it there for now. Actually, no, I'll just pop it in the wood chest. Not much point just having it there. And, yes, so I need to grab some more water, and I think I've actually got a bucket with water in. There we go. That's handy for this bottom floor. And I think the bottom floor actually, we can have pumpkins and melons growing in. Now here is where the stairs can help. I might end up having to break these 2 bits here. As you can see, that saved space. I'm going to have to destroy a lot of this. Right. So this floor, we can have pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. Now these 2 can't actually have pumpkins on, so these 2 are pretty much useless. So we can have 3 pumpkins down on this level. And on this level, you can have just basically anything, which is nice. So, I suddenly switched hands there. Gonna do, pop out the top, grab the hoe, and go and destroy the farm at the bottom, which is going to be immense fun, because I love destroying things. I know that sounds really bad, and I kind of regret saying that instantly. But, come on. Do any of you not enjoy the satisfaction of watching something crumble? I mean, I sound like a complete weirdo here. Yeah, we're just going to continue from here. And, going to grab the hoe and forget that conversation ever happened. Now, actually, what we can do is we can have another farm up on the top here. I'm going to try and see. There we go. Just pop that dirt down 1. When we jump down, grab some water. We can actually have another farm on top, meaning we're just going to have farm galore up on that island, which is the idea. And by the way, that isn't going to be the only island branching off. We're going to have one. Well, I might not have one here because of the waterfall, but I'll have one to either side, or to the other side on the back as well. There used to be a skeleton somewhere as well. I don't know why I'm over here, or up there anyway. We have some pumpkin seeds as well. I'm not sure how many we've got, but I know I've got a lot of pumpkins. So if I just smash all this, don't have to replant any of it, thank goodness. gonna leave the sugar cane actually, because that needs to be right next to water source block, and can't do that with the space we've got available. I mean, could end up changing in the future, but I'm going to get up there and I'm going to plant all of this and show you when it is done. Okay guys, so I've finished off the farm island. Now, this has actually taken me an hour to do. This took a lot longer than the big island did, and that's mainly because I haven't had to gather the resources, because all of them was in the chest from giant mining sessions. So as you can see, we start off on this lovely wooden rope bridge. I say rope bridge, lovely wooden bridge. We've got our potatoes, our carrots, and a few bits of beetroot. There's some water in the corner there, and some water over there. Go down to the wheat level. As you can see, I've been able to double up on water and have a second layer of farmland going around in the empty spaces, because it doesn't actually need 2 layers, or 2 blocks. Now, here I've accidentally shot myself in the foot, because I managed to accidentally add blocks where the pumpkins will grow. Solved that now. So these 2 pumpkins will either grow there, or there. This pumpkin will grow here, this pumpkin will grow here, that pumpkin will hopefully grow back there, and we've got a single piece of wheat down here, for good measure as well. And that is what we've done in this episode. And ultimately, it was quite a lot. What I am actually going to do is I'm going to take this carrot and I'm going to eat it, because I don't have the storage space for them, because I have about 2 and a bit stacks of them now, which is ridiculous. I'll show you inside my farm chest, which is this one over here. Got a bit of extra space, not sure. Yep, no, they go in there. Actually no, because we've got oak on the main island. We'll take a birch sapling, and as effectively the final brick in this building, we plant a tree to grow over this farm island. Now, I'm going to thank every single one of you for watching. This took a lot less time than I expected it would. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.